Well, of course, it was like really cool to be back, doing stuff or whatever. It was really good. It was fun because we'd never done Roadburn before, so that was fun. And then we ended up doing Hellfest a couple months later, which was great. So that, yeah, it feels good to be back with the old guys. Not that I'm not old, but. Yeah, we were getting ready to go on the tour when we found out what happened. So it was pretty shocking because we couldn't really even really mourn it as much as that we wanted to, because we had to go out and play. So the best thing we could do is to dedicate all the shows to him. But yeah, it was when we knew something was going to happen eventually because he refused to go to the doctor. So, No, we had a few people that were offering, but Seasons of Mist seemed to be the one that legitimately would back us and not just say they're going to do something and then not, put us on the back burner. And they've done everything that they said that they would and more. So we're real happy with them. It's a cool arrangement. Well, it's like I usually write all this stuff by myself and then send it to the guys, but it was still kind of difficult to get it to have the old sound with kind of like a little bit of modernism to it, and especially the lyrics was a little difficult because I hadn't done it in so long. So it took a while to get it down, but once I got it down, then everything just started flowing real easily, And once I sent the disc to the guys, they learned it real quick. Well, we were doing Blessed Night before we even had plans to do an album. It just worked out that was a new song, so we were playing it on tour. So when Seasons of Mist brought it up to do like a 7-inch single, that was the obvious pick because we'd already been playing it. Plus the length of it is good for a 7-inch, the time-wise. Well, when I started writing it, it started writing itself into a concept. So when I finished the whole thing, the way the concept worked out, adding another song would have just messed the whole deal up. And we didn't have any idea how long it was. We just knew that's the way we wanted it. That's the way the story worked out. And then when we saw how long it was, we were like, oh, okay. We compared it to the old ones, and we're like, well, it's the same length. And plus, it fits really good on the vinyl record, because if you get too much music on a vinyl record, you have to compress it, and it messes up the sound. This one fits like right on it, perfect. Yeah, actually, yeah, they are, and because the whole thing just works out as like the twisted story of like Lily's mind, and and we got a bunch of complaints on it being too short, but then we got other people saying that if you have a long Doom album, it's boring, which we obviously didn't want to be boring, And there's a lot of records in the past that are big hit records that are just as short or shorter, Well, we're not sure yet. We're taking stuff one day at a time. But, if the opportunity arises and we have the songs, then yeah. But, we're not positive. We just barely got started. So, it's been good. The crowds have been really good. It's been a little rough because we're old and, we're having to do a lot of long traveling days and stuff like that. But the shows, the people have been really good and very responsive to the new stuff, so it's cool. And we'll be doing like a full regular tour in the wintertime. Well, I had a medical problem. I had to go into the hospital twice and get some minor surgery done. So I was just kind of advised that it wouldn't be good to fly on a plane at that time because I have to with the hard plane seats and everything, I have to take special care. So we just decided, because it was just one show, and we're gonna obviously go back and make it up to him. So yeah, we decided that would be the best thing rather than try it and having something go wrong and mess up the whole rest of the tour, because you never know. Well, it's flattering. I mean, we never considered ourselves Doom. We just considered ourselves heavy metal. The media put that name on everybody. But yeah, it's flattering. It did, legendary to us. Legendary is big bands like Sabbath or Blue Oyster Cult or Alice Cooper or something like that. So when people say it, it's kind of weird, but whatever. It's nice. Yeah.